Welcome back, everybody, and thank you very much for tuning in to episode number 4 of our 5-year rebuild with Sheffield Wednesday. So here we are, we're back into the promised land of the Premier League, the toughest league to survive in Europe, and dare I say it, the toughest league to survive when you're newly promoted in the world. It is an incredibly tough league to get out of, or not get out of, sorry, to stay up in. Let alone anything else on top of that. So let's get right into it and let's have a look at what's been going on. So financially, at the start of this rebuild, we were about £115 million in debt, something like that. That's now down to 20 million in debt, so that's a bonus. As you can see, I've got no transfer budget left, and I'm well over my wage budget. Yes, I did go a little bit mental, but I think it was needed. Because as I say, to survive the Premier League as a newly promoted club it's hard. It is very, very hard, even in game terms. So let's have a quick look at the transfers then. As you can see, I've got a lot of scouts, physios, coaches and stuff coming in because I had all my backroom staff boosted up. Actually, before the transfers, I'll show you. Looking at this, all looking very, very nice now. Besides the scouting and the physio department, but I'm working on that. That's not a problem. Okay, so transfer history. Right. So let's go with the outs first. There has been a few outs, and I will tell you for why. Koulibaly went. He wasn't happy because he wasn't getting much game time last season, and I have changed the tactic system for this season, which meant I had no room for Koulibaly, so I thought, you know what, I'll cash in. Why not? Got him off the wage books and got 12 million for him. Then I sold 2 players to Al Wed, good old Saudi Arabians, Middle Eastern guys coming in. Jamal Lowe, again, 32 years old now. I thought, you know, I don't think he's not going to get any better, so why not cash in on him as well. Andre Gomez the same. Technically and mentally still very, very good, but at the age of 33, his physicals were dropping like a stone. So again, cashed in on that. Mario Lemina, Makana Baku both went, and a few loans went out as well. But I have actually spent money this time. Yay! I couldn't believe this, but Scott McTominay was up for sale, and Premier League experience, he was looking for a new challenge, and he's actually really good on this. As a ball-winning midfielder, I thought, personality, professional as well. I was like, nah, I'm going for him. So that's where the bulk of my transfer money went. Tyler Morton, player who obviously joined me on loan that season, did reasonably well, has come in, and he's improved a hell of a lot as well. His mentals and technicals have definitely gone up over the last couple of seasons, because, where was he like? Oh yeah, he joined our rivals. I did actually, that season there, I did actually put a bid in for him, but he went to United instead. But all is forgiven, Tyler, you can come back in. Then the rest of it was free transfers again. So, I'll start from, one loan signing, Mateus França. Unbelievably, he's still at Crystal Palace, but he's hardly played and he's just been going out on loan. I was like, you know what, I'll bring in. Come on in. Obafemi, as I said, would be coming in. He has. Then, Football Manager, OG, Lorenzo Luca, up for a free transfer. I was like, yeah, because of the system I'm playing. I'll show you that in a second. Reece Williams from Liverpool on a free. Brilliant. Then some defensive bolstering. Gabriel Ferrarini. No, that's close enough. I'm going to give myself a headache on that. Another wing back to come in and cover Zanotti, or challenge him, maybe. Alexander Borkovic, a good, experienced, left-footed centre-back, so more defensive options. Omar Richards, who again is, I would say, one of the Football Manager ex-Wonder Kids. Again, really good player, and I'm hoping he's going to do a job for us. Last couple of ones that came in, Carlos Benavides, great, tenacious defensive midfielder, so we'll come in and between him and McTominay will like sort of alternate on those roles. Liam Delap, I got him as a striker to back up Luca and Martins. Bit of a different type of striker, very aggressive, uses his strength a little bit more, but he was at Man City for ages. He's from their youth academy, been out and about a little bit, various different teams. He ran his contract out, so I signed him. And the last one, again, another Football Manager ex-Wonder Kid, I suppose he is now. Another very good central midfielder. First time I ever signed him, so we'll see what happens. And then it comes to the schedule. I only played one game so far on this season, and it was 0-0 draw at home to Palace. I will take it. It's a point. As far as I'm concerned, it's just about getting points on the board. Well, we had a good start in the friendlies, so we've done okay. As I said, the tactic has changed, and I've gone to, even though it's a gegenpress, I've gone for a more balanced but defensive system because I don't want to be too exposed. So I've got the wing backs on support, I've got a ball winning midfielder in front of the back three with a wide centre back who could cover up here. I may change that left side one to a wide centre back so he can cover up here as well. And then the covering centre back there with my deep line playmaker and central midfielder on attack with my two strikers. My target forward, Lorenzo Luca, and my pressing forward is going to either be Delap or Obafemi. So, how do you guys think we're going to get on in our first season? Well, I'm going to simulate the season and we're going to find out in a few seconds. And there we have it, guys. 13th place finish, and absolutely and utterly creamed that bottom part of the table because we finished, if we have a look at the league table, yes, admittedly we were all over the place and we did pretty much stay in that bottom half of the table all the way through the season. I think the lowest we went down was 17th by the looks of it. Yep, but we stayed there or thereabouts. And I think by the looks of it, in the end, it was between 13th and 19th who was going to go down, looking at that league table. But in the end, we ended up finishing, what's that, 13 points ahead of Burnley. So all in all, reasonably comfortable. Managed to get 12 wins. Goal difference, not so bad. Kind of what I expected. Schedule-wise, let's see if we had any decent results in there. Ooh! 3-2 win against Burnley. Liverpool, sorry. End of the season. Ooh, beating Chelsea and Man United. Play for Hillsborough. So we had a decent, well, we had a bad run there in February. But I will let you into a little secret on this one. It came to January and I thought, I'm going to have a look at the transfers. And during that time, whilst I was looking at the transfers, my assistant manager got nicked again. Randomly enough, by Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace, who only just survived, they nicked me assistant manager, so I needed a new assistant manager anyway. I got him in just in time before I could restart the simulation. But I did bring in a couple of transfers during that time as well, which I will show you. Let's done that. So yeah, I brought in 3. I brought in Omar Bamidele, who everybody knows, really good centre back. Elliot Anderson, I brought in permanently this time, and also Philip Billing, just to give my squad a little bit more experience, more than anything else. And it seems to have worked because, as I say, in the end, we survived. But that being said, looking at the financial side of things, we've not begun our transfer budget yet, so that's going to be interesting. But as for the debts, nearly gone. Nearly gone. So, I've got no complaints about it. The whole aim of this, and I've still got one season to go, was to get Sheffield Wednesday financially stable, to have them competing, and also back up in the Premier League. Nailed it all within 4 seasons. And I say, still got one more season in the Premier League to go, so how far do you think we could take it? Could we get a cup win? I don't know about that. Could we qualify for Europe? Well, I guess we're going to have to find out in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Please leave a like on the video, and subscribe to the channel if you would be so kind, if you enjoy this sort of content. There'll be plenty more coming out, and a few other ideas that I'm working on as well. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Ta-ra.